What do you have, cowboy?
Cheeseburger and a Coke, please.
Your Coke?
Thank you.
And if there's anything else you need, sweetie, I'm Lexi.
That's quite a bunny you have there. Now, that's not very nice. Ignoring me when I'm talking to you. What?
Jay.
Shut up, Lexi.
I'm just trying to have a meal. Check, please. Easy, friend. Message from the boss.
Llévalo.
The film begins in Kabul, Afghanistan, where American soldiers, under the command of Sergeant Benjamin Myers, are preparing their weapons in pursuit of a high-profile terrorist leader. They successfully locate the terrorist's hideout, and Myers utilizes his combat skills to neutralize one of the terrorists. Following directions from Karp, the team moves to another site, where they eliminate additional terrorists. Subsequently, Myers and his squad enter Karp's quarters, encountering several women. They inquire about Jamal al-Adin but receive no useful information. In a moment of frustration, Myers resorts to extreme measures. He compels one woman to stand, revealing that she is equipped with a bomb. He quickly seizes the bomb's remote control and evacuates her. Faced with a difficult decision, he threatens to detonate the bomb unless they disclose Jamal al-Adin's whereabouts. Ultimately, the woman points in a direction and activates the bomb, resulting in a catastrophic explosion that leaves Myers and a fellow soldier stunned. The narrative then shifts 2 years later to Jack Rubido, a former soldier from New Orleans, who arrives in Columbus, New Mexico, accompanied by his pet rabbit. Captain Ramona Garcia introduces Jack to the local police department as the newest member of their homicide division. During a briefing, Captain Ramona expresses concerns about an emerging threat, a group of new criminals who may be former military operatives, such as Navy SEALs or Delta Force, led by an unidentified figure. These mercenaries are well-funded and organized, working for local drug lords, and their operations are linked to a shadowy leader from their past. If this trend continues, it could lead to significant escalation. After the briefing, Captain Ramona informs Jack that he will be joining the team but must adapt quickly to the local policing environment, which differs from that of New Orleans. The focus here is on enforcing the law and addressing illegal border crossings. Columbus is a challenging community, and Jack must remain vigilant. He visits Connie's bar, where he attracts considerable attention. Lexi, the waitress, takes his drink order and responds positively to his comments. This interaction provokes Jed, another patron, who confronts Jack. Regretting his earlier remarks, Jack shoves Jed, causing him to lose his balance. In retaliation, Jed's friends attack Jack. However, he manages to defend himself before leaving with his rabbit. Later that evening, Jack returns to his room to unwind. The following day, Ramona approaches Jack, expressing her dissatisfaction with the incident at the bar. She warns him that if he continues to create disturbances, she will have no choice but to replace him. She then introduces Jack to his new partner, Billy Ponel. Jack offers an apology to Ramona, after which she departs. Billy appears to be amicable towards Jack, and they later drive to Billy's residence. At Billy's home, Jack meets Billy's partner before returning to his accommodations. That night, Jack experiences troubling dreams related to his past and engages in conversation with his pet rabbit. The next day, while reviewing maps and information about a smuggler, Billy takes Jack to the border area. Unexpectedly, a shootout erupts between smugglers and law enforcement. Jack joins Billy, and they pursue the criminals by car. When they spot the suspects attempting to flee, Jack collides with their vehicle and apprehends one of the assailants, who is found to be carrying a bomb. Jack instructs Billy to contact the bomb squad. Upon their arrival, the bomb specialists encounter difficulties with the device. The bomb detonates, and from a distance, Carp and the smugglers witness the explosion. It is revealed that these smugglers are part of a rebel military group led by Benjamin Myers, with Carp serving as his second-in-command. They have gained control over the illegal trade in the area, displacing major drug lords such as Felix Nastor and Benito Ortiz. During a police meeting, an FBI agent presents classified information from Quantico, indicating that Benjamin Myers is orchestrating local illegal activities and expanding their scope. Each year, over 50,000 individuals cross the border illegally, potentially involved in drug smuggling. The plan is to deploy bomb specialists to inspect all incoming individuals, as Myers employs concealed C4 explosives. Law enforcement must remain vigilant for any potential traps. Once an Afghan soldier, Myers is now entrenched in the drug trade alongside a wealthy associate. This situation poses significant challenges, and there are uncertainties regarding the acquisition of new equipment or assistance from the National Guard. With upcoming elections, this issue has become urgent, and only the police are actively addressing it. Following the gathering, a captured smuggler seizes Jack and threatens Billy with a firearm. Utilizing his combat training, Jack disarms the smuggler, thereby saving Billy. As they proceed, they encounter additional smugglers. In a sudden turn of events, Billy swerves the vehicle, catching the smugglers off guard. Jack exits the car and pursues them on foot. He successfully apprehends one smuggler, but as another aims a weapon at him, Jack reacts swiftly and neutralizes both threats. After these events, Ramona expresses her frustration with Jack once again. Shortly thereafter, a journalist arrives accompanied by the town's leader. While watching the news, Carp discreetly communicates Jack's location to a friend at the bar. Later that evening at the bar, Jed extends an apology to Jack for their previous disagreement. Lexi, the bartender, serves Jack a drink and discusses his involvement in apprehending the smugglers with the reporters. However, her cheerful demeanor diminishes upon Ramona's arrival. The two share a drink, and as Ramona continues to consume alcohol heavily, Jack decides it is prudent to escort her out. Meanwhile, Carp updates Myers on an impending shipment and their strategy to conceal it from law enforcement. On the streets, Jack observes a family, which triggers a memory of a dream in which a girl laughs inside a police station while an officer spills something on Jack's typical attire, prompting him to contemplate a change in wardrobe. Concurrently, Myers, Carp, and their crew board a bus laden with contraband. During a routine inspection, a police officer becomes suspicious upon noticing a tattoo on one of the smugglers' hands and promptly reports this to police headquarters. In response to this alert, Carp instructs Myers to take action. Myers forcibly removes the bus driver and abandons him. The smugglers then brandish their weapons, resulting in an intense shootout with law enforcement. Jack and Billy receive a distress call regarding the bus incident and hasten to the scene, closing in on the criminals. As they prepare to corner the suspects, Myers notices a police vehicle ahead and quickly alters the bus's direction. From a nearby bridge, Jack opens fire on Myers' bus, but Myers successfully evades the shots. The bus accelerates and crashes into a wall in the Palomas Market District, prompting Jack and Billy to pursue them directly into the firefight. In the market, Jack believes that continuing the pursuit is the most strategic decision. Unexpectedly, Jack is apprehended from behind by Mexican officers. Meanwhile, Carp divulges all he knows about Jack. Concerned for Jack and Billy's safety, they reach out for assistance from an FBI agent. In a separate location, Jack finds himself incarcerated. The Mexican authorities compel him to fight another inmate, and the onlookers are astonished when Jack defeats his opponent using martial arts techniques. Back at the town hall, when the town leader inquires about Jack's whereabouts, Captain Ramona informs him that he is being held in Palomas. However, within the Palomas jail, Jack is unexpectedly ambushed by several officers. During a memorial service for the victims of the bus incident, Captain Ramona receives a call from Billy, prompting her to act swiftly. Returning to Jack's situation, a Palomas officer hands him over to Myers. Myers suspends Jack over a pool of electrified water and interrogates him about his true identity. He harbors suspicions that Jack may be more than just a border patrol officer due to his combat abilities, contemplating whether he might be affiliated with the FBI or another elite force. Despite the threats posed by Myers, Jack maintains that he is solely a border patrol agent. At the same time, Billy seizes control of Ramona, revealing that he is colluding with Myers. Myers points his gun at Ramona in an attempt to intimidate Jack. Under pressure, Jack reveals the true reason for his pursuit of Myers. The drugs associated with Myers were responsible for the tragic death of Jack's teenage daughter, Cassie, just a few months prior. Heartbroken by the loss of his 16-year-old daughter, Jack is resolute in his quest for justice against Myers. In a further attempt to instill fear in Ramona, Myers endangers her uncle, Emil, by throwing him into electrified water. After imprisoning both Jack and Ramona in a chamber, they successfully manage to escape and overcome Billy. Ramona quickly reaches out to the Mexican police for assistance, and they set off in pursuit of Myers and his crew. During the chase, Ramona sustains injuries from a vehicle collision. Jack confronts Carp, a skilled fighter, and after an intense battle, he ultimately defeats him.
Should have ran when you had the chance.
Isolated from the others, Myers attempts to shoot Jack, but Jack swiftly throws an explosive device at him. This device, reminiscent of one from an earlier scene in Cabal, detonates, eliminating Myers. Expressing gratitude for his actions, Ramona offers her apologies to Jack. The Palomas officer also conveys regret for his prior behavior. Mourning Emil's fate, Jack learns from Ramona that Emil was her relative and that she had recommended him for the position. Understanding her feelings, they both retreat to Jack's quarters. Upon discovering that his pet rabbit is missing, Jack begins a search. He confides in Ramona that the rabbit belonged to his late daughter. When Ramona eventually finds the rabbit, she asks about its name, which is Jack. Jack explains that his daughter found the name humorous. Ramona suggests that Jack should consider returning to New Orleans and starting anew. Reflecting on her advice, Jack agrees. When Ramona inquires about his spouse, he simply responds with yes. Thanks for watching. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe for more of these recaps. Until next time, have a nice day.